Welcome to this recording on interVision. My name is Tony Packus, and I'm the virtual events producer here at Peer Power. This recording is an information session so viewers can learn what interVision is, how it supports peers and organizations, and whether it feels like a good fit. Intervision goes beyond supervision, where power is shared, peer voices are valued, and growth happens together. interVision is an initiative of Peer Power and was developed in collaboration with peer recovery support leaders across multiple states. Peer Power is a national peer-run company that develops peer leaders who positively impact the systems in which they live, work, and learn. Our tagline is Rooted in Recovery, Rising in Leadership. You can find more information on Peer Power by exploring our website at www.peer-power.net. Trenda, will you talk more about why we recorded this video on interVision?
Thank you, Tony. And thank you for viewing this video on interVision. My name is Trenda Hedges, and I am the founder and CEO of Peer Power. In 2025, peers, supervisors, and others from multiple organizations asked us for a peer community of practice. So we are building that community of practice based on the interVision model. We created this recording to share our vision with viewers and offer the opportunity to give feedback. We believe in building peer programs with peers. There is a QR code near the end of this recording that will take viewers to our interVision interest and feedback form. Peer voices matter to us, and feedback ensures that we are creating a model that works. So what exactly is interVision? It is a structured form of peer-led group learning and reflective practice that centers lived expertise. A small group of peer support colleagues come together to reflect on challenges within the peer support profession, to learn from one another, and to broaden their perspectives without a supervisor or expert directing the process. Rather than supervision from above, intervision is a reflective process among equals, and it focuses on mutuality and shared learning. Peer support specialists face unique challenges that we believe intervision can help address. Some of the challenges we collected through surveys, evaluations, and provider technical assistance sessions include role drift, dual relationships and dual roles, value conflicts, ethical tension, discord with disclosure, burnout caused by working in isolation, and more. While intervision starts with some topics that we previously collected, there is a section in the intervision feedback form where viewers can submit their ideas for topics that they believe intervision can help address.
My name is Andrea Cook, and I am the project manager for interVision. We feel it is just as important to identify what interVision is not. While it may seem similar to group supervision, it is not supervision. There is no hierarchy in interVision. Each voice is valued, knowledge and power are shared. There's not a case consultation session. At Peer Power, we support people, not cases. interVision is about professional growth and self discovery in alignment with peer support values and practices. Because there is no hierarchy in interVision, no one is reviewing anyone else's performances. We will be learning from each other in a mutual and reciprocal way. And while interVision is supportive by nature, it is not a support group for peer supporters. If you are looking for a support platform, we encourage you to visit havenminds.org for a space to support and be supported. You might be thinking, okay, that sounds interesting, but who is interVision for? To participate in a peer community of practice, people need a place to apply the strategies. We created interVision for peers who are currently working in a peer support role in any setting: substance use, mental health, corrections, housing, social services, crisis, etc. As long as you are currently working, it doesn't matter if you have already obtained a peer support certification or credential, or you are working towards it. We invite you to join. You bring lived expertise to interVision, and that is valuable in this peer to peer mutual learning model. Trinda, will you tell viewers about the goals of interVision?
Absolutely. The goals of intervision are to gain new perspectives, develop solutions, and foster mutual professional growth through structured discussions. Yes, to solve whatever challenges have been presented, but also to shift thoughts and beliefs to better align with the core values of peer support. Peer support researched outcomes are based on the application of the national core values and practices of peer support. When those values become co opted into clinical and medical models, the outcomes are diluted. Now that peer support is an integral part of multiple systems and funding is being allocated to integrate peers into programs like mobile crisis response teams, living room programs, emergency departments, and treatment facilities, we are at a critical juncture where role integrity and fidelity are at risk. You might be asking, why do we need intervision when we have supervision? During every training conference that Peer Power hosts, we hear from peers about the challenges they are experiencing. We hear about tasks that peers are being asked to do that are way outside of the scope of the role of a peer support worker. Many peers work in isolation. Some are the only peer on their teams. And that is not just occurring in small organizations. Larger providers and hospital entities also employ one or two peers on teams that are dominated by clinical or medical roles. Peer support workers lack the support of a community of practice. We also regularly hear from supervisors and program directors during technical assistance sessions. We hear the desperation and the frustration with funding mandates and grant requirements to integrate peers into programs. Supervisors are tasked with training and oversight for a modality that they are not familiar with. We recognize the co-optation into clinical and medical models, not because of anyone's fault, but because it's hard to support peer support practices when organizations aren't even sure of the role of a peer. We hear you, and our hope is that intervision will help peers to protect role integrity and reduce burnout by creating space to reflect together on role boundaries, name value conflicts and ethical tensions, and build a foundation to stay grounded in peer support principles together instead of each peer carrying these tensions alone. Andrea, will you tell us how intervision works?
Sure. A topic is presented that represents a specific challenge for peer support workers. The group uses their shared expertise along with reflective practice to examine the challenge and then brainstorm possible solutions that align with peer support values and practices. These strategies can then be applied in their respective work settings and shared collaboratively with colleagues. Virtual intervention sessions are offered twice a month. Seats are limited, so we ask the participants join one time per month. Each session is 90 minutes in length and structured, with 15 minutes for peer introductions, 15 minutes for the topic overview, 30 minutes to examine challenges related to the topic, and 30 minutes to develop solutions and strategies to take back to the work setting. Information on how to register for intervision sessions is on our website on the upcoming events page. If the times we offer intervision do not meet your needs, please share that feedback with us.
Thank you for inviting ongoing feedback, Andrea. Our team is committed to scheduling intervision sessions to meet the needs of those who will attend. Speaking of meeting needs, the core values of intervision are designed to align with and complement the core values of peer support. This ensures that the space remains peer and the solutions and strategies discussed stay true to the fidelity of peer support practices. The values we have created for intervision include mutuality. Learning happens with each other in community. Shared power. Authority is distributed. All voices carry value. Collective wisdom. Insight emerges from the whole group, not just one expert. Curiosity. We hold openness rather than trying to fix one another. Safety. We create conditions where peers can share without fear of disciplinary actions. Growth. We are committed to both learning and unlearning. Reflection. Participants and facilitators are dedicated to self-awareness. Transparency. Nothing is hidden, no agendas, everyone is informed. Tony, let's share that QR code so viewers can submit any feedback or interest they have in intervision.
You got it, Trenda. Like you said before, peer voices matter to us, and feedback helps us inform the ongoing development of intervision. Viewers can scan this QR code to submit feedback and suggestions. If necessary, pause the recording at this point for extra time to scan the QR code. Otherwise, visit www.peer-power.net/intervision to find the intervision feedback and interest form link. Thank you for taking the time to view this recording on intervision. If you have any questions or want to learn more about intervision, you can email Trenda Hedges at thedges@peer-power.net.